fan of Beyonce. It is not easy to dance and sing and then bring Destiny's Child back and then just shoo them off the stage. Not easy.
I may live in Seattle, but I always have a sunny disposition.
I know exactly who my friends are, and they're all named Benjamin.
I'm Michelle from the Bronx, and I'm far from a real housewife.
I'm Eric, and I have a dog.
Hey everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode where we recap your favorite Bravo TV shows. And look, I have a new background. But that is not the most exciting thing about this week. There was also a new intro, but that still wasn't it. We're going to get to that in a minute. Of course, you know the deal. We're going over the Housewives of Beverly Hills and Atlanta and talking Kathy too. Not so much with Shahs and Atlanta because they weren't on this week, so lucky for you, you're getting a shorter episode. But if you watch this on YouTube, you can always look below because there's little chapter markers and you can just skip around to the parts you most care about. And you know, you can interact with me over on Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Marks, ready to dish the housewives, etc. And you can find me on Twitter at Jeff Marks the Spot.
I'm John Richardson. I am so ready to dish today. You can find me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
Hey, it's Michelle from the Bronx here. You're a token Twitter lesbian, and I don't dish. We talk. Housewives, more than that, etc.
Okay, so we are so excited about our episode. Now I have something to share with you all for the moment. I'm just going to show you something, and then we'll talk. Actually, hold on. I have to clean my screen with my approved Windex because I want to just make sure that you can all see it. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to start with, oh no, I wanted to be, okay, you know what? It's going to be too hard to read, so I'll just put it up on the screen. And Michelle, I feel this would be better if I let you take it away, so go ahead, Michelle.
Oh my God, well today we had so many tweets going on from us, Eric and I tweeting last night for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Wait a minute. Which one do you
want to talk about, Eric?
No, hold on. I forgot the most important part. Let's just take a poll right now from everybody. Everybody who is a fan of Brandy, please raise your hand. Awesome. Continue the story, Michelle.
So Eric and I were live tweeting last night, and I wound up tagging Jennifer Gimenez in the tweets, and we wound up showing her one of our housewife recaps. And this morning she tweeted me back, and last night she tweeted me and gave me X's and O's to Eric and myself. And today we had a bunch of tweets that went out, and then she sent reality recaps, and you got Bronx. You're all hot and funny as fuck. Perfect for me. 3 hot men and 1 hot lady equals my new love.
That's the one that never talks, right?
Well, that's what I brought up because last night I tweeted to her and out there that yes, she does tweet. Yes, that Jennifer does talk, and that's when she typed back to me.
To be fair, now I just want to throw this out there. Jennifer, I love you. Mwah. And I'm Team Brandy, as is Michelle, and I believe as is Jeffrey.
Absolutely.
Jeffrey, yes.
Okay.
But let's throw it over to our non-Team Brandy fan, John. Comments?
I'm Team Jennifer now. Yo, Jennifer. Love you on the Housewives. Loved you on Dr. Drew. Boop, boop.
Okay, brilliant. And look, with the love comes the hate. And I just want to say this to all the housewives. None of us are serious. We're all just joking. We love you all, but we can't all love you all because then this would be boring to watch. So, you know, I'm just saying we love all of you if any of you are watching. And Brandy, come on and we'll talk about your book. Okay, so now we can really recap what has happened. Oh, what? John is getting very animated. What, John?
Nothing.
He's not impressed. Okay. I feel like he's not impressed. I feel like John's just pretending. He's like, oh, Jennifer, sure, she's pretty.
I love her. Oh, I'll be nice, whatever.
Listen, she could be something that I can hang out with and maybe have at least a date with, John. Don't ruin it.
I am supporting you, Michelle. I just did a stand-up and I wore the shirt.
Show the shirt. Show it.
I got bronxed.
There's shirts that say that?
Oh, yeah, Jeffery, I made them. I made them.
Shoot. One second you're getting tweeted by Jennifer Gimenez, and the next second you got T-shirts all over the fucking place.
Right?
T-shirts were made last
good.
year. T-shirts.
I am just saying I'm getting a little upset that you all have your lovely drinks, and I have once again not participated in any drinks. I only have my Windex.
Well, be careful with that.
That's actually a really good idea, Eric.
I did not do that.
What you can do, you can take a little
lying.
Your mind.
Are you drinking Kool-Aid or something?
No, I've done this before because you can. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You
Or
little
you can mix it with a
trickster.
little blue curacao.
I set that joke up earlier.
Eric, you can't show that, man. People will be freaking.
You should have been, Eric. You should have
Okay.
squirted it in your mouth.
I figured anybody could squirt it in my mouth, but hold on. Public service announcement for dumb people out there. Please don't actually drink Windex. I wasn't just drinking Windex. I was drinking blue Gatorade. And if you're that stupid not to know the difference, don't watch this recap.
Does Windex make your tongue blue? Yep.
Windex will make your body blue. The Gatorade will just rehydrate him.
I have to say, I thought I cleaned that bottle out well enough, but apparently not.
I did that once on a cruise, actually, is I put, like, mint and blue curacao in, like, a bottle like that, and when I got it the next day and I was drinking it on the cruise, it tasted like Windex. It was no good.
Dancing. Who
That's what
wants
I
to talk about pole dancing?
Okay. I'm just going to say two things. Somebody definitely was uncomfortable, and somebody was so comfy that I was like, whoop, wee.
Yeah, I'm already sick of Marissa. I loved Yolanda on the pole. Our vampiress was doing a very good job, I thought. What do you think, Jeffery?
I don't like her. And I don't even like her on a pole. I do not like her on a pole. I do not like her in a hole. I do not like her. Yes, I am. I do not like Yolanda Green Eggs and Ham. I hate her. And you know what? She can take her little private jet and go shove it up her master cleanse.
I thought that when she started doing that pole dancing that we were going to get some lemonade out of her. Sorry.
Because she has a sour pussy.
Lemonade.
Oh,
Because
damn it!
she
We're
gets tired.
trying not to
Love of
curse.
God.
Wait, I don't understand. Lemonade, you mean pee-pee?
No, because you're that master cleanse is going to have pee-pee with paprika in it. That's what it's going to have.
Excuse
my
me,
God.
excuse me. She
Eric-
said she has a pee-pee on this episode. So just saying, you're not at all helping the gay rumors with your husband, lady, Yolanda.
That's just a European word for tinkle. Tinkle.
I don't know if the Europeans really ordained that as that job, but good try. Yeah, you know who looked really, really funny doing this whole pole dancing thing was Kyle. She I kind of thought that she was on a carousel the way she was riding that damn pole. And Marissa looked like she was being blown in the wind. She was holding on for dear life, and she kind of just stuck her ass out, and that was it. If anybody was going to be uncomfortable, it was me, the viewer. Sorry, Marissa.
Marissa went from being like, I'm the salt of the earth, I relate to the common people, I own Fox, but I live in a shit house, to like, I'm not gonna go on a pole, because that's not how I would, want to make my money, or whatever the hell it is.
Sexy, she said.
Well, I mean, have you seen the programs on Fox? No wonder she lives in a shit house.
Her original impression is definitely different than what she's evolved into, but I still really like her.
Well, read her blog then.
Oh, go ahead. Give us a snippet, Michelle. Give us a snippet of what she's saying on the.
She's really tired of all of the girls catfighting about shit that she has nothing to do with that was so long ago, and she really thinks that Yolanda should keep to herself, and she's just really tired of all of this nonsense drama, and that she really did get the wine stain out because Barbara Streisand says white wine gets out the red wine. 3 pages long.
That was so amazing. I love that thing. Let me tell. It reminded me, which she was actually right to do that because, and this was way back in college that this happened. One time, a friend of mine accidentally spilled bong water, a whole bong full on somebody else's mattress, and she was so high, her instinct was to take. She grabbed my orange soda out of my hand and poured it on the bong water with the thought of thinking that at least it won't smell or look like bong water. And so I think Marissa has had one of these similar experiences.
Wow, because that's exactly the same thing.
What does that have to do with...
I'm going to go there, but it looked like the person lost their virginity at that point on the mattress. What the fuck?
Red wine, white wine, bong water, orange wine, soda.
Oh, it's all the same thing.
Okay, so we also have some, with the pole dancing, Kim getting what done?
I don't know. I can't watch. I don't want to see vomiting on my reality shows. I don't want to see bathrooming on the reality, and I don't need to see surgery. I don't want to see it. And let me just tell you, I know somebody who had no surgery. Your face like pusses blood for a week. Like it just comes out for a week, non-stop. Have fun, Kim.
You know, who announces their nose surgery on speakerphone with a bunch of girls?
Okay,
weird.
Meter time, she sounded wasted to me. She sounded like she was already sedated. So do we get the Kim meter going, yes or no? I say she was full tilt.
I'm an Arabian horse, you know. Bam! Bam! Bang, 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 bang!
That's my personal opinion.
On the phone call, she seemed a little iffy.
I don't know. She is just a total dildo. She is always just talking or something, just, you know.
But we love you, Kim. We love all the housewives.
We love all of them.
We do love all the housewives. Look, here's all I'm saying. Excuse me. My favorite part of that episode was Kim trying to convince us all that there just happened to be an electronic cigarette in her drawer, which just happened to be charged so it was ready to go, and that just happened to have a filter in it so that it worked. Not saying I've not had an electronic cigarette, so I know the way they work. You're lying.
I'm not wasted.
I'm turning my nose up to it.
We need a little ching when you do that.
Let's get right to the dinner party.
Oh, you don't want to talk about Adrienne and her purse collection? The Maloof design of...
No.
Good.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I only want to say this. Adrienne, excuse me, Miss Maloof, the only thing that you're really upset about with Brandy, because she was all jealous, like, oh, I'm here working, I'm not on a pole. Honey, Adrienne, you're just jealous that Brandy is getting more airtime on a pole than you're getting all season, you horrible Maloof hoof lady.
And that she's got a body where she can do that. You know, Adrienne doesn't want to go up on no pole because she's got her shit all tucked in and tucked out.
Adrienne's on a Stewart pole right now, okay? She doesn't have time for the camera. She doesn't have time for anything.
Every time you guys say pole, I'm thinking Brandy, and Jennifer is right behind that, so just keep making me happy.
No, Adrienne's dating Rod Stewart's son.
Yeah,
she's on a Stewart pole.
Say pole again. Say pole again.
Pole.
Excuse me. I think the real problem here for Adrienne is that she wasn't able to use somebody else's body in the episode like she used a surrogate for her pregnancies.
Girl.
You're welcome, Brandy. Oh wait, hold on, I need the camera on me. You're welcome, Brandy.
Wow, I need a bell to ring, man. I need a gong, man.
We need a rim shot is what we need.
Wow, that's that. Hello?
No, you know that thing, that drummer sound at the end of a funny joke, like a ba-dum-bump.
Jeffrey?
Called a rim shot.
Jeffrey?
And so is this drink I made. I made up a new drink. It's called a rim shot.
Three gay guys and a lesbian. We all have our own way of rim shotting.
That's true.
It's funny because it's true.
Okay, dinner party number 3.
Dinner party number 3. John, go ahead.
Well, you know, I first of all, I'm glad it was in a suite, right? So they could just really get down and dirty with each other and not disturb other patrons in the restaurant. That was smart of the Four Seasons, I thought. But, you know, once again, another dinner party. Another dinner party destroyed by Brandy.
Wasn't destroyed by John. Behave yourself.
It was
destroyed.
Can't shut up. Can't shut up.
No, here's the thing, is that they were having a lovely time. They were all having a lovely time until Kyle was like, oh, I miss Adrian. Las Vegas means Adrian to me.
I thought Camille said that.
Camille said it under
They
her
both
breath,
did.
and then
Camille,
Kyle said it.
Oh.
Leave it to Kyle to just like be like, oh yeah, Vegas. Adrian, Vegas. Meh.
So Brandy can't let it blow off her shoulder. She has to react.
Was it Brandy? It was not Brandy.
No, it was said, and Brandy reacted to what was said about Adrian being missed in Vegas.
John.
Right? Am I
John.
just too drunk?
No, John, you need to drink more.
Not a problem.
And then watch the show.
Yeah, I like our evening tapings because then I put real booze in my drink.
Okay, the way I looked at it was that when Kyle and Camille started having their little chat, it did offend.
Sorry, there was Windex in the nozzle.
In the snozzle? Where are we in Oompa Loompa Land?
You're gonna kill yourself on accident on
Nozzle.
Right?
Nozzle.
And it's just going to continue to tape.
Separate housewives come on the show in my memory.
Don't worry, we'll still release the video because reality TV is just craving for somebody to actually accidentally die on it and then air it. Like, that's going to be what it's going to happen one of these days.
Great. And now we're not promoting people to drink the blue Gatorade crap because this is what's happening to Eric. Forget about just the Windex bottle.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't drink blue.
All right, look, here's the deal. I don't think Brandy was to blame about this whole argument, and as we saw later on, she was just confronting Camille like, Camille, don't be a bitch. Say what's true and what actually happened. And Camille's like, I don't remember. But then cut to 10 minutes later when she's like, oh, I remembered. And she did it all coy. She was like, oh, no, I remember.
Right.
Oh, so owning 2% of the palms isn't a bitchy comment at all. She was totally innocent.
I'm sure that was edited and that was way later on, and Brandy still kept trying to hold her cool. You have Jennifer talking.
Brandy, hold her cool, and that's a real sentence.
It was.
You know what?
Brandy.
I'm going to come over to Seattle and I'm going to slap the shit out of you.
Done.
By the way, it's at Comedy Jonah, Brandy. Don't worry, everyone that likes Atlanta doesn't like him either.
I cannot wait to go and buy Brandy's book just to ship it to your
February 22nd, it's coming out. Her book's coming out February 22nd.
Oh, I'm going to just streamline your freaking door.
And just in case Brandy is watching, Brandy will be talking about your book when it comes out. And speaking of books, Jeffrey, if you would have had your notebook today, I would like to point out, John was very much on Brandy's side several times last week, and we documented it.
Right.
Jeffrey did.
So far long ago that was. Jeez Louise, it's like a history book.
Yeah, a lot happens to John in like one
Sweetie,
week.
I'm a Gemini, okay?
You mean her story.
I hope he doesn't change his mind this episode because I don't have my notebook. I'm winging it tonight. There's no notebook. I forgot to write down stuff. Sorry.
You know, this whole thing with Brandy never would have went the way it went if Camille didn't own what she needed to own. And it is true that Camille did know and have knowledge that Adrian was trying to get Brandy on her side for when Adrian and Paul went after Lisa.
Right.
And Jennifer happened to have heard that conversation and disclosed all of that at the table. But still, Camille felt like it was her job to deny it all when Brandy was sitting right there, which made absolutely no sense. Then getting up and trying to storm off, and who goes and brings her back? Kyle?
I know.
You know, it's like, let the person go. Just let them go. And
Well, where was she going to go? They were all sharing a freaking private jet together.
No, they were in different suites. The only person that had
Wasn't it Camille and Kyle and Yolanda hightailing it back?
Yeah. Did they even eat the entree? No,
yeah, you saw the entrees come.
Yeah, exactly, right.
And then they got up. Oh, she's like, yo, I gotta split. I gotta get on my jet.
Yeah,
I gotta get back
these
to my.
housewives, they don't finish a lot of their dinners. I wish they saved.
That's what Marissa wrote about. Okay, Marissa wrote about in her blog on BravoTV.com that these girls keep skinny because they only order food and they never eat the food that's in front of them. They wind up. She wrote, chewing each other out.
Yeah, send me. I want a doggy bag. Is what I want. I want a doggy bag.
I love a doggy bag from them. I'm telling you, Jennifer had me on a roll all day, and I knew you guys were going to get hit with all of this. So, welcome aboard.
Okay, rein it in. Rein it in.
But you know what? I just don't think you should act completely crazy the other way. You know what I mean? That's my only issue with Brandy. Just shut up. Shut up.
Well, next week we get a different version of Shut Up.
I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
We
with
get
Adrian
a
and
shame
her.
on you.
Okay, wait, John, this is good. I mean, maybe we should save this for next week. But what do you think of Adrian acting like she's not suing Brandy coming up next week?
I don't think she is.
Oh my God!
You're drinking the blue Gatorade. You are drinking the Windex, John.
Are you kidding?
That's it.
I am.
That's it, John. You're drinking Windex. I know it.
I just wanted to see all your faces.
What's going on?
Yeah.
And you.
Okay.
Wait, what about the accusation that was hurled at Lisa about not owning Sir?
Well, she admits it.
Stupid.
She admits that she only owns 51% of Sir, which
That's
I
all
liked.
you need, honey. That's all you need.
Okay.
I don't care. I can own 1%. I'm still owning something. Suck it, man.
Well, I mean, like it was like season 2 when they were building Sir. She was going in on a partnership because her and Ken didn't want to do the whole restaurant themselves. Duh, come on.
Right, and so Guillermo went in and designed everything, did the whole thing, and she put up the money. And now she's doing the running behind the scenes and stuff, and is the name. That's why she's the extra 1%.
Well, she certainly can hold her own, but the thing is in the Lisa and Adrian thing, it's proven now Adrian was wrong, and Kyle doesn't speak to it at all ever, and she continues to kind of yield towards Adrian, which I think, even though I love Kyle dearly, is kind of bullcrappy.
She's scared to go suit.
I just want to see Kyle just one time in her confessional go, that's hot. That's hot. I just want to see her do that just one time. And you know what? I am a little bit on Kyle's side. I get why she feels the need to defend Adrian, because Adrian's not there, and Lisa is. Lisa can speak for herself. So, Kyle, I am on Kyle's side for that. Whatever. The only other thing from the dinner, I thought it was a little awkward with everyone pushing them towards Kim. Look, it's clear Kim might allegedly be using again, but they were beating that horse.
Yeah.
They were like, is she gonna use again? Is she gonna get on drugs? She's on drugs. You know, it's gonna lead to more doing more.
That's why I love Jennifer so much in this episode, because it was like spotlight, addiction specialist. Oh gosh, I hope this is happening.
It was so nice to hear Jennifer talk, too. I think this is one of the first times we've heard her talk, and she was really asking some really professional, intelligent questions that then kind of steered everybody away from it, so good for her. But my favorite moment was Yolanda to Camille.
If I ever got shushed by Yolanda, she'd have a wooden stake in her heart.
Loved it.
I'd have garlic down her throat so fast. No, I'm throwing garlic in your face.
I don't know. I loved it when Jennifer said it awakens the beast. Just loved it. Great line.
Yeah.
You know. So she does talk for you, John. Huh?
Love you, Jennifer.
I have to say, we need to go to Vanderpump Rules. But before we get to Vanderpump Rules, I would just like to point out that over on The View last week, Whoopi had an amazing thing to say about Housewives of Beverly Hills that I would just like to bloop in right here. Bloop.
I have seen the show. I know it's shocking to everybody, but I've seen the show. Why is Faye Resnick on that show?
Who? Faye Resnick. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would also like to say that during that episode, somebody right here on our panel was in the audience. Who could it be? Jeffrey?
You know, I actually got a chance to go see The View, and it was just perfect kismet that it happened to be Lisa Vanderpump as one of the guests, along with Sheena and Stassi. And I thought it was amazing. People were going crazy for Lisa Vanderpump. There was actually one point where we started to boo Stassi, like when everyone's clapping, you could hear it in the audience. A couple people kind of went, ugh. But the former upper guy was like, no, yeah. It was so great.
Fine.
Was there an answer to the favorite question?
Yeah, and the only thing that was missing on the show, because I saw that episode 2, was you, Jeffrey.
Oh no, you know what?
I miss seeing you.
I'm adding to my credits that I was on The View.
Good.
So it's gonna be like this voiceover artist in this movie, that movie, The Glass House, yada yada, and as seen on The View.
Ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Good.
I have to say, and you can feel free to disagree with me, and maybe people should comment below and let me know, let all of us know, what did you guys think of Stassi, not so much on The View, but on Watch What Happens Live? I have to say, I'm liking her more now. She owned her shit. She wasn't like, oh, it was the editing, oh, that's not really me. She was like, no, I'm a bitch, and you can all suck it.
And still, I do not like her. Do not. I really, you can see just the immaturity of her, and it bothers the crap out of me that when you have all these gifts given to you that you're that fucking immature. Take advantage of what's in front of you, but okay.
Well, but maybe
but at least you can admit it, right, Michelle?
That's right.
Stassi very well could be a product of her environment, you know. Did you see her beast of a mother having drinks? Like, her energy was ugh. No
Okay,
wonder.
Jeffrey, do you know something that about Stassi that you didn't know beforehand?
Edition of The Amazing Race.
Yes.
But that was with her stepmom. There's obviously a reason they didn't let that awful ogre on camera before.
I do have to say, I tweeted out last night, way to go, Stassi family. You figured out a way to make me hate somebody more than Stassi, her mother.
You know her mom was just there for some free drinks and camera time. That's like that, you know, it's fascinating to see people who like truly want to be on reality TV just for the camera time. And Stassi and her family are one of those people.
Okay.
I don't know anybody like that at all.
I'm so sick of.
I hope you're not referring to me because I tried to go on there. I wasn't just for camera time.
Please tell me something. Those people that drink out there, John, hang on a second. When you're out, I don't drink a lot. I used to drink, you know, socially and stuff like that. You know, maybe had a bottle of wine in the refrigerator. She's unscrewing the cap from the wine and pouring it for her mom. What kind of wine do you unscrew the cap from?
Tasteless. Completely tasteless is what they're doing. Completely
Pretty
tasteless.
cheap wine. At least Kathy's mom tips it.
Kathy's mom drinks it from a box, okay? There's no cap at all.
Better than unscrewing the bottle. At least it's vacuum sealed.
Listen, I am so sick of Vegas Babygate, I could barf, okay? I'm done. done.
That's all you want to say?
And my new favorite person is Laura Lee. Courage, Laura Lee. I love her. Ex-meth addict and alcoholic. I love it. Love it.
I know they're not up
goodness.
there high, but her voice is so squeaky. What is the deal with their voices?
I know.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna revert my Stassi hate right now. So Stassi, if you're watching, here's what I'd like to say to you. You are dead ass correct with that Laura Lee girl. There is a hole in her basement and a bottle of lotion with your name on it. So you better stay away from her.
Puts the lotion on it, puts it in the container.
Oh, don't mess with anyone who has done meth for years because they know what it's like to be freaking crazy and they'll go to any lengths to get you.
She was called Ghetto Bitch and she did bully texting to Laura Lee. Stassi did. And then admitted it and had no problem frigging admitting it.
In front of everybody. I mean, Lisa Vanderpump sat everyone down and was like, all right, let's have a big therapy session.
Oh, yeah.
And like everybody got to yell at each other at work. It was amazing.
I loved Horseface Kristen just jumping in on it too, right?
My favorite was when Lisa says, you know, as owner of Sir, and I went, 51%.
I love the big bowl of lemons in the background.
All right, Yolanda, whatever.
Squeeze that in again.
Okay, Yolanda.
Yeah, you know what? That whole blowout showdown thing, when it was going back and forth, and then Lisa, when Laura Lee was done, and Lisa just turned around to Stassi and said, ghetto, boom. You can't go any better than that.
Who do we think's going to be fired?
Oh, it's Frank. It's 100% Frank. He adds nothing to the show.
Yeah,
it's
totally
Frank.
Should we actually? We should take a poll right now.
That's what I was trying to get to. Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe you should have gotten to it further, Brandy.
Well, I was interrupted by Frank.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Love my
okay.
Hold on. Go ahead. Camera is on you now, John. Please lead the poll.
So, Vanderpump fans, who do we think is going to be fired next week? Put your comments down here below. I don't know. I don't know who it is.
She didn't even learn her lesson from that, to where she wanted to go and show up to where Sheena and the black girl that we didn't have a name for, is we now know as Tina, was singing at and doing their little show at the Roxy. And she went there to go and like make fun and totally berate Sheena, and so that just shows you her mean girl streak. Yeah, she's a mean girl. She's not going to get over this for years to come. She's going to need to be slapped, squeezed, and processed before she gets
So the cure to bully it, yeah.
I'll do it.
So the cure to bullyism is violence. Is that what we're saying? Oh, it's a
smash her without being violent.
How would you do that, Michelle? Tell us. How would you do that?
That's a secret.
Is that a lesbian trade?
It very well could be.
I like how Stassi arrived at the Roxy with her second-tier group of friends. Here's what I want to know. I want to know how one can apply to be Stassi's third-tier group of friends. Because once she burns through those bitches, she's going to need some new people. And I want to be one of those people, so that way I can
off a show. Get kicked off a show, you will be the third person.
I want to get to be her best friend. I want to like just tell her how pretty she is, and then I want to just make her implode with diarrhea and vomit.
Oh my God!
That's all you have to do, Jeffrey. Just be willing to talk to her, and you can make it into some level of her group of friends. And Sheena, as long as we're not talking about you right now, you dropped the ball this episode. That was your chance to get back at Stassi, who now next episode is sitting. What? Shut up. She was sitting on a curb crying. Poor little Stassi. Alone. And crocodile tears, which I see through. Stassi, you're only crying because you realize nobody wants to film with you anymore. Not because you actually care, honey.
Oh, no. I think Sheena's got a strategy. I thought that was a really smooth move, Sheena.
I hope so. I just loved watching all the people come backstage and congratulate her, and everyone's having drinks and having fun. And there's Stassi outside all by herself crying because no one likes you anymore. Boo-hoo, go home, I don't care. But stay on my TV because it's always fun to have you. Everyone needs somebody to hate.
Well, I loved it that she even got her back in to have a drink, and then she says, and Stassi even made me pay for both drinks.
Right. She apologized and said, yeah,
Stassi's a bitch.
Girl, and you're going to buy me the drink. Like, he works every friggin' angle. Learned it from somebody. Sheena sang like a high-pitched rodent caught in a friggin' mouse wheel. I'm sorry. That song, whatever the friggin' song the name is, and if it's rising to the charts or diving on the charts, I don't care. It's painful for me.
It's called Your Love Is My Love, or It's Hot to Be With You.
No, it's called I'm Singing with a Track. Why the hell did Beyonce get so much shit?
It is not easy to dance and sing and then bring Destiny's Child back and then just shoo them off the stage. Not easy.
Yeah, wait, she was trying to be Britney, right? Is that what Stassi was saying?
Singing with a track.
Right. So It was painful to watch, but I think the song is called "The Girl I Want to Be." I don't want to be with that girl that wants to be that. Sorry.
I like when she says, "Is there any way we can auto-tune the microphone?" and then that really hot kid AJ, who was like the vocal.
Oh yeah.
I was like, AJ.
He also looked like he was 12 years old.
You can vocal my coach.
He looked like he was in pain when he first listened to it. At first, like one eyebrow and stuff. Yikes.
I just love it when an artist asks to be auto-tuned. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see a lot of that.
And now we need to talk about Kathy. Kathy, who we love, and with Chris Kofer and Lisa Ling and my favorite, Kelly Osbourne. I loved it. I thought it was such a good episode. I know Michelle didn't really love it.
I don't know. I mean, there wasn't much for me to sink my teeth into. I love Kelly. I love her accent, digging the lavender hair. Kofer, I think, was a fill-in. I think that was supposed to be an elder gentleman, which I know is a very well-known actor. I can't think of him right now. And as far as Lisa, I'm like, okay, I love you. I love what you do on the History Channel and whatever else you do, but...
Oh, it's called not the History Channel.
Oh, there you go.
Are you calling Miss Oprah the History Channel? Is that what you're saying?
Oprah's so old, she's history. I'm joking. Sorry, guys.
Myself.
Oprah's going to find you. Oprah's going to come up to the Bronx and find you.
Be careful. She can appear at any moment. Notice.
I like watching Kathy because I think it's a fun experiment in energies. You get a couple of energies, you throw them up there, you see what we can do on live television. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it's fun to kind of just see that get batted around. Right. I love Lisa Ling because I've always loved her. In fact, she was part of my high school TV news.
Me too.
Yeah. So ever from then, I've always loved her. I love Kelly Osbourne. Kathy is one of my comedian idols of all time. However, I hate that kid from Glee. I just can't stand him. I can't stand him. Sorry.
I love you, Chris Kofer. I think you're amazing. Not at all too stuck up for your age. I don't care. I love you on Glee. I love your high-pitched girl voice. I love you. Look, I love Glee, and I'm sick of getting shit for loving Glee. I love Glee. Love it.
I stand alone.
And I stand as the person who edits the show, so you'll be agreeing too.
The only thing I liked about the last Kathy episode was her intro song again. I know.
It's the same thing. It's not like it changes. Oh, stop, John! It's gonna be in my head. Stop!
I was worried because I'll say it. I'll say it for you.
Stop! We've got a couple of shout outs. First of all, we definitely got to give a shout out to Jennifer because Jennifer is definitely watching us, and I had a great time today tweeting back and forth. And yes, I laughed my ass off. And yeah, hot token lesbian definitely wants to have interaction with you. So call me. We also.
Yes, shout out to Jennifer, the addiction specialist. Let us know if you see any behavior that sticks out in this thing.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Wait.
Way to ruin it.
Wait. As everyone has to keep your drinks up because we also need to say hello to Midnight Margarita Mathis. Yes,
Midnight Margarita.
Just Midnight Margarita over on YouTube, who always watches our shows, always comments, always tweets them. We love you. Have a drink for her.
Midnight Margarita.
Midnight Margarita. Midnight Margarita. Good.
We got you, girl. We got you. We got you.
We love you.
My lips are so dry.
Mine are too. My lips. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Lip gloss.
Yeah, I'll put on some lip gloss, too.
Oh, Michelle, give me some, too. Yeah. There you go. That's better. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Time to go to bed now. Nighty-night.
That's scary.
You guys, she's a really nice person. You're just judging her on her looks.
It's been so much fun dishing about our favorite shows. Bye.
Okay. Go ahead, Michelle. Uh-oh. We lost Michelle. We almost made it all the way.
I know.
Michelle's gone.
Okay. What a show! Like, that was so fucking stupid.
Okay, this is your final take. Final take.
Please, no. All right.
That's what Kim Richards is doing right now in her bedroom. She's just sitting there by herself going,
So they're smoking.
Yeah, you guys, Michelle from the Bronx out of here. We got a great show. See you next week. Bye.
Well, that about wraps up everything for this week. Thank you again, Jennifer. We love you. Don't forget, you need to come on this show and bring Brandy and we'll talk about the book. Everybody else, you can follow me on your favorite social media website of choice. Links are below. Not just me, this website too, and everybody else. We're all just one big happy family. Follow us. Jennifer loves us, so you should too. Now, that about wraps up everything for this week. We'll see you guys all next week. Bye for now. Wait. Outtakes.
cheers, queer. Wait, am I supposed to say something?
Zoop zap a zoop zap a deep jeep jab doop jeep doop deep deep. Cheers.
P.S. Hey, Chris Kofer and everyone else who wants to move to New York City, don't do it. No jobs here, and it's cold a lot. It's the city of broken hearts and dreams. Don't go to New York. I'm working on my escape now. Don't come to New York.
All of you guys are on the East Coast, and when like Beverly Hills comes on, I don't want to open Twitter because I don't know everything.
Right. Yeah, no,
it
that's
sucks
true.
for me. It really sucks for me. Okay.
Oh, John, I suddenly feel so bad for you. I just put myself in your shoes and realized that Bravo is bullying you by the time you're there.
Wait. You put yourself in his shoes. They gotta be too friggin' tight.
Wow.
What?
Wait a minute. Is that
am I supposed to be offended? Which one am I?
Which one are you calling fat is the question.
I said tight, not fat. Tight.
No shit.
Tight.
John, I'll kill you.
I just want to give everybody a heads up, whether it's going to make it or not. Here is a little bit of info. Apparently, Joe Gorga has a billboard somewhere on the New Jersey Turnpike with his tanning business and his half body on it. Horrible!
And I say thank you. Thank you, Joe Gorga.
Thank you for that heads up. Thank you for giving us that heads up, Michelle.
You're welcome. That's what we're going to get for Jersey.
I'll be giving it a heads up later.
Upper torso and no Tarzan showing.
I bet
That's what's on New Jersey highway someplace.
I'm going to need the actual Windex than tissue. That over here.
That's a juicy Guido.
Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 boop. Camera on me, boop, ba-doop, boop.
It is.
Oh, now it's back to boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Me, me. Camera on me, boop, ba-doo. Boop, boop. Is it on me? Okay, just nod yes or no. Okay.
I'm hypnotizing myself to care about lesbian stuff.
I gotta go back and look at that on Twitter. Hold on, I'll do it right now. Jennifer, I love you. So, are we at the time where we just keep pulling out props, or what? Or what are we doing?
No.
What is that from your Sweet 16?
Yeah!
Baby, you got too much facial hair. Even if you were at a deli counter, I wouldn't order food from you.
Michelle,
I would.
Let's go on a date. Let's go fishing and then rent some movies and
okay.
Is that what lesbians do?
This is my idea of lesbian dating. Fishing and then dive into Netflix.
I know what time it is, and I'm going to keep the recording on for this since we all always say we want to end the show this way. What it is time for is some live eviction.
Oh my God!
No!
We're all nominated for eviction. What's going to happen?
All right.
Jennifer! I love you, Jennifer! I love you,
Who
Jennifer!
are we nominating first? I nominate Michelle.
Oh no!
Sorry, Michelle. It's just a game.
Bye, Michelle!
It's just a game, Michelle.
Do you also want to block her? No. Okay, Michelle is gone. Coming up next.
Oh no, is money involved? Because I feel like I really want to win. Wait, is there any way for Eric to not win?
Is there any way? I don't know. Let me think about it. Nope. And is John, which would make me be the winner. I win!
Special thanks goes to Ben & Jerry's for sponsoring Ice Cream by Bravo, their new flavor, Botox Bonanza.
Just kidding. Allegedly. Don't sue us.